Friday's Eve on Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life Live. Hey, it's the best 1 hour of your day, and we're here to talk about YouTube content creating strategy with Xpectogo.
So if you need help with content strategy, if you need help to figure out how to increase your revenue, increase your audience, this is the space for you.
This person coming on, James W., is no joke. He's done such wonderful content that he has made brand deals with WB and Niantic to be a content creator, featured content creator for the Wizardry world of Harry Potter, the Wizards Unite mobile gaming system on your phones. You can go out there just like the Pokemon Go. He's doing Wizards Unite, which is the Harry Potter version. So stick and stay. We got 2 great giveaways, including one from Xpectogo. We got our plant-based treat, and we're going to introduce you to our guest, James W., all along the way. It is a 1-hour talk show, but we can't get started without saying thank you to those that make this broadcast possible.
Okay.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by promotional considerations paid for by the following unmuted and shared sponsors.
Unmuted and shared sponsors, thank you for choosing us. Here you are. We're excited to have you. You're unmuted. Let's see who's coming back. Oh, wait, let's make sure they can hear it. I got all this music on.
And the other music needs.
Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks.
Wait a minute. I can't even hear the
Supreme sponsor, Dr. Linda Bailey Hayden of Elizabeth City State University. Supreme sponsor, JD.
There we go.
Check out his YouTube channel.
If you all can.
Supreme sponsor, Next Gen Investor. Check out her YouTube channel.
All right, thank you, Next Gen Investor.
You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhiswife.com.
All right, well, let's go. Let's start the show with our Real Talk Within Topic designed intro.
All right, let's start the show.
It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
His wife.
Hey, I'm Corey the Blind Guy.
I'm his wife, Laquita Marie.
Together we let you into our life
live
every hump day. Bang! Bang! To Friday.
Okay.
It's Wednesday.
Thursday.
Friday.
11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
It's a 1-hour talk show, the best 1 hour of your day, where we have fun giveaways, our plant-based treat, and we introduce you to fabulous guests along the way to help you to change your narrative of what you think it means to be normal when it comes to your health,
your business,
and your wealth.
Let's get right into today's topics.
Today's topics are all about YouTube content creating strategies with James W. And we're going to bring him in. He's the founder, or one of the founders, of Xpectogo.
Wait. We're bringing him in now because this is a talk show. We have to put in, I know, but we have to put in this disclaimer. We are bringing the guest in now. However, there are certain segments to this talk show. So that means that we'll be bouncing back and forth between you all in the chat, like my Renaissance grandma. Hey there.
Fuck nerd.
Yes, I know that she's mainly going to be listening this morning while she's working, but hey, we do have African Dream in here all the way from Tanzania. Yes, over there in East Africa. TWP Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Audrey Willis
in the house.
Yes, she's got all the brains. She always solves the puzzles.
She got cheat codes.
Yeah,
she got cheat codes.
Maybe, but anyways, and Healthy G Mom all the way from California. She's over there in LA.
Hey, Healthy G Mom over there in California. Yay.
Yes, so you know Cali Homesteading with Pooh Bear. Speaking of California.
Hey, Pooh Boy. Hey, Pooh Bear.
She's over there. No Okra is here. But
hey, no Okra.
Before we bring in the guest, because he's coming in now, do whatever No Okra is doing. Be sure you put in hashtag the home team, because our guest today has a giveaway. You know, this show, we have giveaways, we have a guest, we have a plant-based treat. And of course, we're talking to you. So if you're watching on the replay, we're talking to you too. Amazing information here. It never stops. So Sec Amethyst, the lioness of videography, is here. So I think they are all ready, in addition to Philip Waldo Jr.
Hey, PWJ.
Our favorite moderator, as well as Cassandra Dominic.
Cassandra Dominic in his ass.
Yes, we got James in the building. Let's bring in our guest. Good morning.
Right, hey, James.
Good morning. How's everyone doing today?
We're doing great, but before we let you talk, Laquita, check his attire.
Okay, so he has on a yellow shirt.
Okay, he's fine. All right, just making sure nothing blue and silver was showing anywhere with any star.
There you go again. Come on, man. I just got here.
So look, let's jump right into it. You are a content creator, just like Cena Renee's apartment dad, right?
Yes.
Cena Renee is a content creator. So is African Dream, and he's over there in Tanzania. So we see what's happening live over there. David Hunt as well. These folks like K Business Podcast.
K Business in the house.
They want to know what's the strategy, because K is Nigerian, so I'm Nigerian today, but David Hunt is Trinidadian. Anyways, we'll get to my culture later. But here's the point. They want a secret. What's a tip? Because not only do you have your YouTube channel, which is pretty much on and popping. You do live and recorded content, right?
Yes,
and
ma'am.
so you're like, and this is one of your videos, by the way. So anyways,
we want to hear the magic spell that works behind the Xpectogo as they work through the Wizards Unite Wizardry world of Harry Potter.
You're on Twitter, you're on Instagram, you're on Patreon, you're on Discord. What's the secret? How do we grow like you? You're monetizing all the places and spaces. So give us a secret.
Sponsorship deals from the WB Niantic. You have done it all.
Give us some secrets. That's what we want to know, right off the bat.
Consistency, obviously, is a big one. When you're growing an audience and creating content, they have to trust that you will be on time with your content and that you know what you're talking about. And that builds, consistency helps build that relationship, whether it's pre-recorded or live. So consistency is huge. But also with branding, you have to have a plan. When we started out the channel, we knew we would be Harry Potter Wizarding World centered. So when we created the channel, we knew Warner Brothers created games centered around, and even theme parks and even merch centered around that very topic. And even Niantic was just getting into that. So when we created the channel, we were like, all right, we need to find out what these brands are all about to enable ourselves and a working relationship possibly through the content we created. And so having a goal and a plan when you start the channel, before you hit record, before you even make a domain name, all of that helps when you're on your journey and during those tough days when you're not getting any views, or during those tough days where nobody's like talking to you yet. And so having an end goal in mind when starting off helps with that. But being consistent always is the key, because that's how you build relationships with your community. That's how you build relationships eventually with other brands.
So here's the thing, TWP Popcorn is saying, yes, consistent corn in the building, right? Cena Renee's apartment dad has her paper and pen ready. And I know that your channel, it's all about a Harry Potter game. So you're saying consistency, even with your branding. Here you are on Twitter, right?
Yes. Oh my God.
You have your Harry Potter scarf. You got the theme going, right? It's not just, so this means that for Mary Poju, she's Nigerian. Yes, I'm getting closer to being Nigerian today. 2-1, yes.
She's out in California.
She's in California right now, but she's quite consistent. Right now, she does a lot of videos on grants. So telling you how to get business grants, free money to travel or to study. Right. That's so awesome. I'm letting you know this because I know you're in all the places, James. So get yourself some grants to travel. And so she's consistent with that, right? You're saying consistency. Thank you, Miriam, for putting in hashtag the home team for the first place pony giveaway. So, okay, but are you saying that basically because you were consistent, that's the way you were able to get monetized on? I mean, because I'm looking at your Instagram and it's like, but you look like you were already on and popping. You know what I mean? Like this, you look like a professional. So give us another secret, because people don't believe that consistency is it. Give us one more secret.
Okay. Outside of the consistency, on and popping, it's value. It's value. Value is the big thing. Like you were referencing the other content creator with what they're doing. If nobody cares about what you're doing or the topic you're hitting, then it doesn't matter. And this is where the brands come in, because the value you're bringing to the community that those brands are trying to reach. They're like, hey, this content creator is reaching this community with value, with the same values that we are possibly trying to promote. So with Niantic, for example, exploring, exercise, and engaging. Those are those are their 3 pillars. So whenever I filmed, I made sure I was outside, I was engaging, I was walking around and vlogging and talking about the very topic that they're promoting. Same with WB. They are all about, especially with the Wizarding World, they're all about everything Harry Potter. But sometimes they might find different niches to hit. And we found out our niche was gaming in the Wizarding World. There's a lot of Wizarding World stuff when it comes to merch, when it comes to theories, when it comes to lore, even in the movies, but not a lot with the gaming aspect. And so that was where our niche came in, and that was the value we provided to these brands and the community that these brands were trying to reach. So consistency and value, those are my 2 secrets, honestly.
All right. Consistency and value. Mercy is listening. And so is Mercy. That's Mercy Nogagasi. I might be saying that improperly, but help me if I'm not. And then also Garden to Table with Heather Lynn. Welcome. Listen up, because so far consistency and value is important. And I know Heather Lynn is really consistent with putting out videos as well. Go ahead, Corey.
Now, I will say this, it's so funny because you also have to be very serious about that brand, because Harry Potter fans are some serious fans. Because for the longest time, I thought the man's name was Lord Baltimore.
Like Baltimore.
And my daughter's, it's Baltimore. I said, okay.
Right.
But it's always funny, always a point of humor to hear a Cowboys fan talk about consistency and reaching a goal.
Oh my gosh.
And James, we can't wish you the rest of your great content strategies that you're going to share with us today for YouTube content creators on this 1-hour talk show. So we're going to put you in the background in the green room so that you can enjoy some computer chips and some software salsa and some virtual video while you wait to come back. But thanks for being here this morning.
I can't wait to be back.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll talk to you soon. Coming back soon.
All right. So, okay, you all see this is going to be an amazing show. We're just 12 minutes in, and
James has just got started dropping his Harry Potter gems.
Yes, and we only have an hour to finish this. So that means let's just let you know what else you're going to experience in this talk show for the next hour. Cena Renee is already saying thank you.
This broadcast is powered by StreamYard and by viewer support by members like you. You can be part of the Blind Guy His Wife home team by remembering to bum rush the buttons. As my daughter says, like, share, subscribe.
Yes, thumbs up, everyone. That lets people know that you appreciate this information. Someone else might as well. And speaking of which, we do have our scrolling across the bottom, blindguyhiswife.com website. We do value you. We value our sponsors. And so, of course, that's one of the reasons why we do not have ads running while you're watching. We'll get into that a little bit with our content strategist today, James. Xpectogo. So we got to call him what his brand is. Xpectogo. Yes. And so we say that because we do appreciate our sponsors. We do encourage you to give a thumbs up. That's one way to sponsor this show. You're telling a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, as Miriam would say.
And just like K Business Podcast said, we're the self-improvement resource library of the internet. So you guys are part of the card catalog and the library services division. When you give us a thumbs up, it helps other people that need this information the most to find it quickly.
Right. So when you head over to blindguyhiswife.com, you can also buy me a coffee. Support the production by clicking the green coffee cup.
Stole my line.
Oh.
Click the green coffee cup. So she can say,
what you doing?
And I can say, girl, you know what I'm fitting to do. I'm fitting to stir it like coffee. Clink, 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 clink.
As I was saying, when you click the green coffee cup, it does open a widget. So that way you do have a green cup. Yes. Corey cannot see you all. So that is why I had to tell him what cup of coffee he had. Meanwhile, I'm scrolling all over the place. But here we are. Choose 1 coffee, 3 coffee, 5 coffees. Or Corey has been blind over 25 years. That's why we always say 25 coffees. Leave your name, say something nice. We appreciate the support, and all proceeds go to our 501c3 nonprofit organization, Pond Edutainment, which, by the way, our guest today is quite familiar with. So, it's a legitimate situation. If you're wondering, like, what, who? Yeah, it's good stuff.
Sorry. You can also download the digital download of the Three Little Pigs remix.
So when you keep scrolling right there at blindguyhiswife.com, that opportunity comes right up. Hey, Rambo, he's in here, Corey.
Those biggity black garden slugs on my kohlrabi. Rambo.
He's a content creator. He's going to appreciate this information. And Mary Poju is in there laughing, saying, yes, so.
Hey,
Richmond.
Don't do that anymore.
I sounded bad. Oh, Lord. Anyways, hey there, Richmond. Oh, Urban Garden Chronicles.
Hey.
Another Jamaican. Her and Rambo are Jamaican.
Yep. So we got 3-3.
Miriam, call some more friends, because Mary Poju is Nigerian. I think Mercy is also Nigerian. And K Business Podcast is also Nigerian. So
now, if you got an ashy abdomen, then make sure you get some Violet Botanical skincare.
Oh, let me scroll down. Right after you check out right there on the site, you can always do that for the Three Little Pigs remix. Scroll around, get some merch. And if you're ashy, go to Violet Botanical Skincare for body butter, body scrubs, lotions, oils, all that good stuff for
all
adults,
all
teens,
natural
children.
Skincare, and also it's all natural relief for eczema, created by a formalist who is all natural, using the ancient Egyptian and African concoctions, basically herbal concoctions, to bring all natural skincare through Violet Botanical Skincare. Check it out.
Absolutely. Hey, JBWR is here, Corey.
JBWR.
And so is Next Gen Investor. They both have hashtag the home team. If you have not done that, keep in mind we do 2 giveaways today. We have one coming up, so put it in hashtag the home team to get into the first place pony.
Sneak peek, get the plant-based treat.
Absolutely. Oh, did I tell you Urban Garden Chronicles was here?
Yes,
I did tell you that. Okay, she's out working, getting supplies and stuff to do work in the garden. This sneak peek at today's plant-based treat is all about a food that our guest today has tasted. He's actually in this video giving a live witness account. And you guys have seen this guy. You just saw him, right? He's a big guy, full of muscle, football player. He also has studied ballet for over 15 years. So he's, got a lot going on. Flexible, talented, all of that. Content creator.
Agile, hostile, and mobile. That's what we used to say in football.
So my point is, he eats all food, but he did approve this one. It is a plant-based treat. It's not
chicken.
Well, here's the thing too. We advocate that you eat fruits and vegetables every day at every meal, because we're not fruit hoodlums.
We're not the vigilantes. We're not the plate popo. We're not the mealtime Marines or the suppertime soldiers. We are here to help you increase all your vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber for a healthier you.
Yes. So here's a sneak peek at how you can do just that with this
easy 3-step chicken.
That's it. I gave away too much, even in that sneak peek. So let's see if we can hear more from our guest, because of course Miriam is in there saying hello to Mercy. And let's see, African Dreaming did put in hashtag the home team. In fact, and the uncomfortable truth.
Bernard S is in his house.
Yes.
He's from 2 up, 2 down. The VA is all the way.
Another witness to my plant-based treat. So, facts and the uncomfortable. Bernard S, let us know if the plant-based treats kept you alive, kept you surviving, if they fed your soul, and all of that good stuff.
I mean, well, they had to have kept him alive because he's in the comments, unless he's like a zombie commenter.
Anyways, no okra is trying to watch my plant-based treats for my measurements. Yes, we are judging you. And Callie Homesteading with Pooh Bear, put in a hashtag before you put in home team. That way you can win. So let's bring our guest back in here, because he's going to help us with the first place pony. Xpectogo is our guest, but we're here. Hey there.
Hey.
He is back, and we're going to talk about right now, because you are part of the wizarding world of Harry Potter and all the wonderful things that come with it. We're going to talk to you about concocting content. What has been the magic formula, the spell that you've been able to cast? How did you come up with that spell to grow your channel and to grow your community?
Give it to us also from the perspective of what other people should do when they're concocting their content. What did you do? What can they implement?
Oh yeah. With we talked about it earlier with the consistency and value. Once you figured that out, and that's going to take some time. That's going to take some time. That's going to take a lot of trial and error. But once you've done that, growth is then where you start getting bigger. So, for example, finding out where your audience could be on other platforms. We started on YouTube, and so then we're like, okay, Facebook has one of the biggest social media presence. So we're like, okay, we're going to go there and create a page for our channel, and it's all about all the things we're doing on the YouTube. And then same with Instagram, since Facebook and Instagram are together. And so going on various social media platforms and also providing content that fits those specific platforms. So for example, for a YouTube video, we'll do an 8 to 10 minute video. Then on Instagram, we'll have an image of, or a short, quick 10 to 20-second clip of a good sizzle reel of the information we're providing in that video, encouraging people to go back to the YouTube channel. And same with Facebook. So I spend a lot of time, especially with live streams. We had a live stream yesterday. I cut up different clips that I will eventually share on our social media platforms, because they don't have as long as a YouTube video does. You only have a minute. Twitter has 2 minutes max. And so you want to make sure you have different content promoting the content that you already have out there on the various forms of social media. So, and then TikTok is the same way. You have to change your alignment. So it's phone view, the profile is different. So I even have to change that when I'm editing, so I can have content for the various forms of social media.
So you just didn't jump on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. You
right. Well, wait. I do have his Facebook. This is YouTube.
Yep.
And then you said you all studied Facebook as well. So this is Facebook.
Yep.
And then with Twitter,
this
is Twitter. Yes. And I noticed you have the same branding across the board also. That makes a difference. And even on Instagram, we see your Xpectogo logo.
Yep.
And then when we head on over to Patreon,
same thing.
Boom, right, there it is. Now,
and this branding approach is all part of the overall game planning that you and your wife put together in order to become the content creators you are. What type of conversations?
Wait, Corey, we got to say hi to some people that just came in that might be wondering about branding, because I'm trying to brand myself. I really just want to get this comment in from Facts and the Uncomfortable Truth with Bernard S. He says, Laquita's food, he didn't say my name, but I'm putting it in. Chef Laquita Marie's food was awesome. And this is true. He did say, and I will pay her for another tray for real. Wait, what'd you say, Xpectogo? What's true?
Yes, the food is good. I've been, I guess, the person who's been trying some of the food outside the family. I've been privileged to do that. And it's good. It's good.
Well, I appreciate that, because look at Wally. Oh, Mr. Handsome has a new avatar. This time I'm here, but I'm still boycotting. He's always boycotting because I don't send him samples. But hey, what can I do, right?
He's up the ante on the Caribbean since he's Haitian.
He's Haitian, but Eat with Shine is Nigerian.
Oh, Nigeria back in the lead.
Now she has an ASMR channel. So speaking of branding, you're saying branding, consistency.
Yep.
She is so consistent. Her branding is consistent. She has in the titles whether they're speaking or not. It's amazing. Sir Hale speaks.
Hey, Sir Hale in the house. Sir Hale speaks is here. Sir Hale, we hope you.
He is not. Look, that is
Sir
not the
Hale.
guy.
We hope you're not here to raise any Hale.
Sir Hale is like you. He works out. He's a fitness guy. He's a family man. Has a wife and children. All of those things, and he also has a professional appearance on his. Well, he always does, but I'm saying his branding is. I'm the go-to person. I have the information. So he looks the part, and then he also talks the part. He allows other people onto the platform and all of that good stuff. That's so awesome. That and he also uses articles and different things so that it's not just his word against the world, right? And so everybody's saying hello to him. Anyway,
we got to get this question answered, because the content creators got notebook paper, notebooks, and pens.
Well, ask the question. Beatbox the question in, Corey. Melissa Jameson loves beatbox.
MC Janky Ankle in the house.
What's the
We're
question?
here to help people's understanding.
And Word Sound is Power is in Ghana, so you got to add something about Ghana too.
We're here to help people's understanding. That content creating is about game planning. It's different platforms and consistent branding. Whether you're in Ghana or you just jamming. In Jamaica.
Oh yeah, she is Jamaican. Word Sound is Power. Okay.
In Jamaica, you got time your comments up with the beat. In Jamaica, we'll take care. James, give us an answer. Don't fake us. So James, the question is, you and Sue, your wife, you got together. You started to gameplay. You didn't just jump on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You didn't just jump on those places. What do those conversations sound like? So when people are sitting there planning out their strategies for content creation, what do they need to do before they even push the button to record?
Yeah, because Trash Can is listening.
Yeah. Dang, that's a great question. The conversations were mostly time and can we commit to it? You don't want to do anything half whatever. You know what I'm saying? You
halfway.
Halfway, yeah.
Trash Can Waves would say something else, but we'll just say halfway. You don't want to do anything halfway.
Yeah. And so that was a big thing. We're a family of 4. We have 2 little ones, and they go to school with your kids, your little Coco and stuff. But so being a family, being a father, being a husband, being a wife, being a mother, and also working, do we have time for it? Can we effectively do those jobs and do both? And then that's where the time comes in. And then, can we do it consistently? So those were the big questions. And we spent a lot of time on that. We were excited about the idea, as any idea usually is. You're just like, ooh, this would be a great idea. If we could just put it on paper and put it out there, people will love it. And that was us. But at the same time, you have to be realistic with that idea. And then also understand what you're providing to the community or to that topic, that idea you have, whether it's information, whether it's content, whether it's talent, whether it's just being able to speak articulately. There's a lot of stuff you have to understand about yourself when making content like that as well. So those were huge conversations we had, and it just came down to me understanding I have a good grasp on videography and edits. Sue has a great grasp on the content concerning Wizarding World overall. She knows more about it than I do. Right. And then we were just like, we have the time and it's something we've always wanted to do. Let's take a swing at it and see what happens. So just before we did anything, we had to figure that out. Then once we started figuring that out, research, that's what's so great about the time we live in now. Information is everywhere. All you have to do is look for it and apply it to your branding and to your content. So research, branding, how to make YouTube videos, how to do all those things, and then how to start creating content on various forms of platforms, social medias, and reaching out to content creators, linking up with them, and even the brands at the end of the day who make the content that we were focused on.
This is good. We have a question in here because Talk with Tori is here, but Talk with Tori
lay hands on that like button.
Right. He's just here to let us know to lay hands on the like button. Now he has an amazing channel. He's a tech guy and he works with all the platforms, OBS, StreamYard. Right now he's using Ecamm, and he's doing he has a gaming channel similar to yours, but since he's a brain fitness and
brain fitness and sleep science coach.
Brain fitness and sleep science coach.
Oh, sweet.
He does a lot of brain games with word scrambles, and then depending on who the guest is, he relates the words to his audience or somebody on the panel. It's cool.
That
and
is very cool.
Yeah, so his planning strategy is much like yours, where he's thinking about how much time do we have? What do we want to do in this time? But Sir Hill Speaks has a question. What's a healthy rate of growth as a content creator? A lot of people get burnt out because it seems like a lot of work without equivalent progress.
Hold on. What's a healthy rate of growth?
Anyways. Because you just spoke about, how much time do we want to invest? We have children and he has children, right?
Yeah.
World Talk Productions is saying research is always an important key to always getting better.
Yep.
Wealth Talk Productions does a lot of research, right? Hey there, Growing with Hudson. So happy to have you here. And we would be remiss if we didn't stop and say hello to Big Ike. He's posting up.
Big Ike, Ogiyami is in the house.
With the $100 super chat. Thank you so
Big
much.
Ike, Big Ike in the house.
Now we say Big Ike because
he's like 6'20".
Well, Ike is he is over 6 feet, a few inches over 6 feet, 6'4", 6'5". Anyways, Ike is out there in California, but he's Nigerian. Yes, I got another Nigerian. He's a mechanical engineer, so he builds roads and bridges and stuff. But online, he's a thought leader. He poses these questions and conversations and all of that kind of stuff. So back to the question that Sir Hale
rate of growth for a content creator.
Right.
So I always do the 6-month rule. When we started out, it's a great rule to live by. You want to find out something that you want to be consistent with and provide value with, and it's small details: thumbnail, title, descriptions, tags, all of those things, and then see between the 3 months or even the 6 months if that has had an effect. A lot of times people would do the 3 months and then check their stats, check their analytics, especially using YouTube Creator, and see, okay, this video has success. What was the things that worked? Thumbnail might have worked, and maybe the tags, but not so much the title and the description. So you change that around, and then the next 3 months you do that. But a great growth of success is honestly based on your availability. If you're doing videos once a week, then okay, that's 4 videos a month.
Right.
So you have to understand that, okay, people are only consuming my content 4 times out of the 30 possible days in a month. You can't expect a lot of growth from there. Also, understanding your niche. It might not be a big saturated type of topic. Mm-hmm. So if you don't have a lot of people in that topic that are interested in that, you're not going to see that amount of growth. So understanding your upload schedule and the niche you're in will determine it. There's no clear-cut number because everyone's interested in viewing or creating content with different things. So if you can nail that down and then go back to the 3 to 6 month rule and understand where your growth is and where you're lacking, I think that'll help with the burnout and also help with overall growth eventually, because you have to consistently evolve. If you don't evolve, you're dead. You have to go with the tide and understand what everyone is doing to keep up. And that's the harder part, but it is possible at your own schedule and on your own time when you're available.
Well, I think that's good information, because like I said, if you're just starting out or whether you're trying to revamp or brand yourself, give yourself 3 months, check in, see what's working, see what's not,
and keep doing what's working. With what you said, give value and consistently give value, because those are 2 of our big things as well.
Yeah, like I said, keep what's working and tweak the things that aren't to make to line up with what's working.
So GT Jr. grows at Alaska. He's in here and saying hello to everybody, but he's a good example. He's in Alaska, he's growing, but he also saw, wait a minute, people are using live streams. So he said, well, hey, let me see if I can hop on there, see what that yields me. And so yes, everybody's out here growing. Speaking of growing, we have Rambo Green Hands. He's growing out there as well in the UK, but it's time for us to get this first place pony in.
Running. So, hey, good morning, everybody. It's time for the first place pony derby here on Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life Live. All the jockeys are mounted and in position. So, James, when the gate rings, when I say bring, you're going to say Xpectogo. So, the horses are all mounted and behind the gates, and bring.
Xpectogo.
All right, we got Cassandra Dominic, Philip Waldo Jr., Cassandra Dominic, JBWR, my Renaissance Grandma, second amethyst, the Lioness of Videography, JBWR, next gen investor, second amethyst, the Lioness, Philip Waldo Jr.
Yo.
And the riggedness is real.
Oh, amazing. Nice.
Thingamajigger has worked out in the favor of Philip Waldo
Right.
Jr.
And why is he saying okra is the devil? You know what? I cooked some this morning.
I love okra. Oh my gosh, I love okra.
See? You with good sense like okra.
I know. Well, We'll Talk Production says, glad he said that. This is why I'm switching my work around to push a new perspective with the same base and more work being pushed out. Because like you just said, you have to look at, are people into this particular content or are they into what? So Well Talk Productions is going to start doing reactions because he realized that reactions are huge.
They are.
So Well Talk Productions, I think it's going to be Well Talk Reactions. I forget, but either way, hey, Smart. Eat with Shine is says I'm back. Oh, they went to your channel, No Okra, so that's what she's saying.
No Okra.
No, Eat with Shine was talking to No Okra.
Oh, okay.
Come jackfruit, we can try to do this. Today is the day, Rambo. So everybody's saying congratulations, except No Okra saying congratulations.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that one, No Okra. Yeah.
Anyways, all we need you to do is say
congratulations to Philip Waldo Jr., our
yes.
first place pony.
Yeah, so if you can do that, we would appreciate it.
Congratulations to Philip Waldo Jr. on winning the first place pony.
Awesome. And Will Talk is happy. Men win. I'm still boycotting. He's always boycotting us. Trash Can Wave is laughing at y'all.
James, we're gonna put you back in the virtual green room and we'll talk to you soon after we do your formal introduction.
Got it.
All right, we'll see you soon.
All right.
Man, thank you, Rambo. Okra is amazing. What you talking about, Philip?
Well, guys, if you just joined us.
Oh, I see. He's unsubscribing from Xpectogo because Xpectogo loves okra. Well, no, Okra, you ain't going nowhere. You know you're going to stay because the content is too good. The man is giving us too much game. And hey, we got to be nice because Love and Live Show, or is it Love and Live, is here today saying hello to everybody.
Thank you for joining us today. But guys, if you just
thank you, Wally. It'll be Wealth Reactions. All right, sorry, Corey.
Reactions. If you're just joining us this morning, thank you for joining this edition of The Blind Guy.
His wife.
They're live here for you every Wednesday,
Thursday,
Friday at
11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Well, we help you to change your narrative in this 1-hour talk show about your health,
your business,
and your wealth, and by introducing you to fabulous guests that we met along the way. Today's guest is no exception to the rule. Today's guest is a mighty mountain of a man. A man of many talents. He's got more gadgets than Inspector Gadget himself when it comes to being into videography, photography, audiography, radiography, radiology, psychology, biology. This is the man. He brings together more talents than the 5 lines of Voltron put together, even when Voltron turns that 100-piece machine that your parents couldn't afford to buy because of too many parts for it. This man calls down the thunder as if he is Lionel. He wields his Harry Potter Wizardry world creations on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever social media platform. He's like, Xpector, go! And lightning flashes as he has become a rising star on YouTube. When it comes to the Wizardry world of Harry Potter, Lord Voldemort, Harry Potter himself, Hufflepuffs, Gryffindors, Slytherins, and all the other houses that are at Hogwarts bow down to this man for promoting one of the greatest stories of all time. It's time for today's featured guest. It's James W. of Xpectogo.
Welcome back.
I don't know if I can even live up to that. What in the world? That intro alone. Good gracious.
Look, let me tell you, Love and Live Show says, I can't wait to see what I'm going to learn today. Yes. So you've been putting us up on game so far already. So you've already lived up to that introduction, actually. So everybody's saying hello to each other. Trash Can Wait said he must be talking about me.
Right?
No, you'll be able to rack us to the YouTube streets.
So tell us a little bit about pre-recorded potions, right? Because we're using all the wizardry words, since your channel, all of your channels, your content is based around gaming, the Harry Potter games.
When we say pre-recorded potions, we're talking about you have a certain formula of balancing between pre-recorded and live streaming. We want to talk about what are some of the advantages of pre-recorded videos? What are some of the things that you do to strategize that people that might want to do pre-recorded videos can do, so that they can help come up with that great balance between the pre-recorded and the live stream?
Yeah, let us know, because Snuggles is listening. Talk about drop the link. I got you, Snuggles. I'm gonna email you the link. Email me, Snuggles, and I email you. Okay, go ahead, James.
So let's go with the cons first for pre-recorded content. First, engagement. It's hard to kind of engage in person and like live reactions like we're doing right now with this amazing audience with the chat and stuff. It's hard. You can't do that with pre-recorded content. The only way you can do that is through the comment section. And so that engagement is very vital and very helpful with your growth overall as a channel or as a content creator, or providing any value, because it allows you to build a relationship with the community with these interactions like this. And so not having a live or doing pre-recorded content kind of hinders that relationship to a degree. The pros, though, is the value. It's easier to have a structured and well thought out product or video to provide value with a pre-recorded video, because you can edit it. So
yeah, I'm showing one of yours right now. Speaking of edited videos, this is one of your gaming videos from YouTube, actually. Yeah. And so I know there's a voiceover. I have it muted, but yeah, this is amazing. It looks great. So go ahead. It's well thought out.
So you're saying the editing, it allows you to edit?
So like, you have to edit a lot with the pre-recorded video, and that takes up a lot of time. So that time could hinder your consistency. That time could hinder the amount of value or amount of content you're putting out, because you're spending time, okay, hit the record button, okay, then edit it, and even before that, scripting. So what I do with a lot of pre-recorded videos is I script all of my content. I have a layout of talking points I want to hit, and even most of the time, literal word for word script, which is like pages and pages long, to cover an 8 to 10 minute or 12-minute video, which takes up a lot. So that video you were just seeing is me like reading a script with a voiceover and then a layover of the content of the video game that I'm covering, Hogwarts Legacy. And so even when I have my face here, I have to memorize the script I have, but mostly the layout and stuff, the points I want to hit, because you want to provide value, which we talked about earlier. So even though you're unable to interact live, people are getting great information because it's the easiest way to provide value with your type of content via script, via pre-recorded videos, and editing overall. So those are the positives with a pre-recorded video. And then again, the negatives would be the lack of engagement you have that's hindered only using the comment section in your videos.
Speaking of the comment sections, Corey, I do want to read a few. Go ahead.
I will say that one of the masters on this channel that I view is Trash Can Waves, great at editing content. And now it's grown folk time when you go see Trash Can Waves, but he has a lot of great, humorous, hilarious editing.
This morning was a 25-minute ball of insanity in a good way, but yes. So here's the thing. We do have Sec Amethyst. you spoke on this, editing. She says, as crazy as it may seem, editing is my favorite process. So a lot of people will find that they do enjoy editing. I've heard that from so many people. And Well Talk Productions is saying, okay, he's literally thinking and now speaking everything I should have been doing. But hey, no problem, Wally. Now it's time to get it going in the direction that you prefer. Now, No Okra does have a question. He's saying, can Xpectogo talk about doing research for new videos and live streams?
Oh, that is a very good one. One of the cheat codes for new video ideas and topics is literally using YouTube search. Go in, and so I'll say, for example, I'm covering the game Hogwarts Legacy that's going to be released by WB Games and Avalanche in the winter of 2022. So I'll go in and type Hogwarts Legacy and then leave a space. And what's so cool is you'll see those different lists of Hogwarts Legacy gameplay, trailer reactions, guides, topics, and stuff, all under that search bar that you just typed Hogwarts Legacy and then added a space. Those are your video topics right there, because that list is the most searched topics for when it comes to Hogwarts Legacy. So if you're in financing, then space, and then you'll see a list of things that people are looking for. So that's how you grow your audience, because people are looking for these topics. So if you make a video on those topics that people are looking for, that'll help grow and allow people to find your channel. And then once they find your channel, they can determine whether the value you're bringing is good, whether the consistency you're bringing is good. So that's how you get exposure, and that's going to help with the YouTube algorithm overall. Just making videos on topics that people are looking for.
Nice. Thank you, Gail at Night, for dropping these links, because Xpectogo is on all of the platforms. He's speaking to all of the things, and we do appreciate that cheat code, because, hey, that's what folks need. We do have another talking point to get into.
But before we go there, we want everybody to hashtag Xpectogo on the hashtag Xpectogo for the next giveaway.
Yes, because as you know, he's Xpectogo is monetized on all the platforms, getting brand deals, traveling, and all of these different things. So XDMC, in case you're wondering, in case you're wondering who our guest is, because I see you asking, one love to the chat and panel. What's Harry Potter? Is that the new weed? No. So we're just gonna kind of, go through his Instagram a little bit. He does Hogwarts Legacy predictions for 2022. This was one topic that you did. This is on your Instagram though, and so like you're saying, you use the different platforms strategically, however they're supposed to be used to direct people back to.
And that family photo also adds to the personality that people are getting to know you as a person and not just a content creator, because it builds relationship. Hey, I create content. That's how you might primarily see me. But hey, this is what I also have in the background that you guys don't see. And so providing a peek behind the scenes also just creates a great relationship, because somebody might look at that and say, wow, he's doing all this or she's doing all this and has a family and has kids and has a wife and all that other stuff. So peeks behind the curtains like that, not as often as I would hope, helps. It really helps, especially with the engagement.
Now, speaking of that, I know you said one of the things that we've talked numerous times when we were out there with the children. You said one of the things about pre-recorded is it gives people a chance to kind of sample who you are. And like you said, does this guy really know what he's talking about?
Right.
And that leads us into the live streaming aspect, because the pre-recorded actually kind of draws them in, and then it makes them want more for the live streaming magic that we're going to talk about next.
Yes.
So as we talk about live streaming magic, and you give us pros and cons for live streaming, thank you, Audrey Willis, for putting in hashtag Xpectogo. Everyone, make sure you put in hashtag Xpectogo. Right. Yes, they are so far. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen with some of his links. So this way, people can get into the giveaway that our guest is going to have.
So live streaming magic, you just pre-recorded, it's like the hors d'oeuvre. And it leads to the live streaming magic, which is like the catch de jour.
So funny thing, when the pandemic happened, computer sales, mic sales, webcam sales skyrocketed. And that was because A, people were working from home, but B, people had more time to do live streams. And I didn't live stream like hardly ever until that pandemic had started. And what I started finding out was the value live streams brought, not so much in the information that a normal pre-recorded video would, because it's scripted, so you can hit the talking points and provide consistency and articulate content. That's hard to do live. So that's what the pre-recorded does. But what the value live brings is engagement and an opportunity to interact with the audience who is watching your pre-recorded videos. Now, the cons would be it's not as articulate. It kind of rambles, and it's kind of hard to watch a video that long. Some people don't have the attention spans, particularly kids.
Right.
Don't have the attention span past 5 minutes, let alone 2 minutes. Let alone an hour. So that's kind of the con with a live stream. But I think the interaction with your community, the interacting with other members, content creators, fans, brands, other people. We've had members from WB, Niantic, Avalanche in our live streams, watching the videos and engaging with us live, because going all the way back, the value we've been bringing and the consistency. So we have Wizarding Wednesdays every Wednesday, 4:30 to 6:30 Eastern time. People know, okay, James and Sue are going to be here and we're going to have a good time. And so what live streams brings is just a way to talk to your community live and engage with them. And they can ask you questions and you can ask them and make it a party. And especially during the pandemic, we found out that it was an escape from everything that was happening around them. And so for those hour or two, it was a great way for them just to hang out with fellow like-minded people, have fun, and just talk. And so live streams are where it's at right now. And you're starting to see more and more content creators who were strictly just pre-recorded videos go into the live stream platform and even podcasting platforms because of the engagement aspect.
Now, you guys want to see something special. You want to see a 240-pound fullback do a pirouette like what's the one, Mr. Copeland? Tune into Xpectogo.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday. Yeah.
I do have a question for you, because I know Love and Live Show is saying, I love both live streams and videos. They are both good to me. Live streams, you get to know the content creators. But Cena Renee's apartment said, she's saying, I'm very green. The only thing I know how to do halfway is TikTok. May I have a smidgen of guidance for editing for YouTube? Maybe an app I could use? So I don't know if you have any suggestions for this, because I notice a lot of people always feel like they have to go all in and do all of the things. Personally, I use KineMaster. There is a learning curve to KineMaster, but it was one of the better mobile editors that worked for Android and for iPhone, but KineMaster, I've seen people use Power Director. They say that's easier. For me, Power Director wasn't as easy, but you let us know if you have any particular apps that you like for editing.
And that is such a great question, because like you said, so many people want to go all in. I'm going to spend the most money on the most equipment and the most apps and all of that. With today's technology, all you need is this. Starting
your
off,
phone, and that's
that's all you need. People, you can live stream off of your phone. You can edit on your phone. And so start there if you're kind of just wondering where to go. And especially if you're doing TikTok videos already and thinking about transitioning to YouTube, find the top rated apps. Just Google top rated editing apps for videos. And then start using those, get familiar with those, and then go into YouTube knowing that, hey, there's going to be a learning curve, but the more I research, which is free because of the internet, and the more I get used to using a certain editing software or a live stream software, the more I would get familiar, the more it'll be easier for you. But there's no one-all fix when it comes to apps or software.
Right. I do have a couple of answers.
What Tori would say too.
Well, no, he did talk with Tori. Did say I love live streams actually, and so that was one of the comments that Talk with Tori said. What else would you say?
I know what he would say about video editing and creating. He would probably say Canva.
Well, GT Jr. Rose at Alaska he definitely said KineMaster. And so we got Knowledge and Relationships in the building. The Intellectual Soapbox is giving a shout out to us. They say Knowledge and Relationships, we're in the building. The Intellectual Soapbox, we in the building. So those are two different channels actually. And so I do have, let's see, Cena Renee, I do have a comment from her saying, because of trolls and worse, how can I protect my children if I want to cast them also? Now, I do want to mention Canva, like you just said, Corey, because a lot of people are using Canva for editing. Check out a couple of videos. Mainly the way Canva works is you can clip pieces out, so that's one way to do it. I can't remember if you can start and stop the video on Canva. Another way people do it is they use StreamYard. They come right here into StreamYard. You cannot pause StreamYard. So that's the one thing. Once you're recording, you're just recording. But I like to say on Canva, and there are Canva channels where people only give you updates on Canva. So you don't even have to sort through things.
And if you want a direct connection, reach out to Talk with Tori. He's a Canva pro. He's a Canva creator, a Canva affiliate. He is a Canva king.
Right. So, Philip Waldo Jr. says, you're dropping boulders in here, not just gems. And he's also saying next gen yesterday was dropping them. And today you're giving him a Van Damme roundhouse kick to the neck. Ouch. So, okay, here's the thing. Canva is cool. And the last comment, and I don't know where this is going, XDMC, I edit all of my OnlyFans videos with Adobe Premiere.
I use Adobe Premiere. I just don't have an OnlyFans.
Right. So Adobe Premiere has a big learning curve, so don't go for that one, Tina Renee. But yes.
There was a comment about trolls and stuff.
Yes.
And I wanted to quickly go over that. That's basically to protect your children and stuff. You can't avoid it. You can't avoid all of it. It's going to happen. I still get harassment sometimes in the comment section because of my skin color sometimes, especially being a minority in this space. There's not a lot of people that look like us in this space. But what you can do to protect yourself, especially if you're doing live streams on YouTube, you can do a subscriber only stream where you won't get spam, you won't get a lot of trolls and stuff. And you can set it where I always tell my audience, hey, just to remind you, if you're watching this live, if you want to engage, remember this is a subscriber only chat. Feel free to subscribe just to engage, and then unsubscribe if you feel like we have not earned your content at the end of the video. And that way it kind of is a buffer from the spam and the trolls and a lot of the other stuff. And then having awesome mods, which I'm seeing in the chat here, to help delete comments and even kick cats out is another way to help keep your children safe and the viewing audience safe, so you can have a good time during live streams.
And another tip that we use is that we don't really
feature the children.
We don't feature our children very much. They aren't. They do voiceovers here and there. We may show them, but
they may do a word on the street.
Yeah. Same. We don't feature our kids in any of our videos
because
at all.
You don't want to present that opportunity.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We gotta get on to this last giveaway. So I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1. And then James, you're gonna say, "Go Commanders!"
Oh my God!
So listen, if you all have not put in hashtag Xpectogo, do so, because we only have a few entries so far. This final giveaway means that you are going to get a shout out from James from Xpectogo on his platform on his next video.
Yep.
So, Talk with Tori, thank you. Nightbot is good too. That's great.
Good tip.
Yes.
That's a great way. If you have certain words coming in, Nightbot will take them out as well. Thank you, African Dreaming, for putting in Xpectogo. So Rambo put it in as well. So let's go, Corey. How are we doing this last giveaway?
Okay, I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1. He's already said Xpectogo, right?
Yep.
Well, let's just say YouTube Magic. How about that?
I like it.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
YouTube Magic.
All right, and we've got Talk with Tori, Audrey Willis, XEMC, Gail at Night, Talk with Tori, Cassandra Dominic, Jr. Sorry, Hell Speaks. Talk with Tori's Audrey Willis, GT Junior, Girls Delight, African Dreaming.
Everyone, a shout out from Xpectogo on their next video. So we got to ask Mr. James the question of the hour, which is James.
Wonderful. Yes. Congratulations. Look at Philip. He was trying to say he's a double winner. Anyways, get on to the question, Corey.
James, what fruits, vegetables, or whole grains have you eaten today?
Today, I just had a banana that I gave to the kids for breakfast, and I had one myself. So I usually eat what they eat when I cook for them and stuff. Right. But yeah, I had a banana, but that was it. It's some scrambled eggs.
Okay, banana. All right, you see, and we're not telling people don't need to eliminate anything. You're gonna have the eggs, eat a banana on the side, or add some spinach to it, add some salt to it. Yeah. Do some of the things, and like I said, you appreciate fruits and vegetables at every meal, even if you have to put it into the form of a chicken tender.
Yes, that's it. Well, you know, African Dreaming is excited for the win, so we do appreciate you. Tiffany Q to you is saying congratulations to African Dreaming. I missed you earlier. My apologies, Tiffany Q to you, but we're headed into the plant-based treat, so don't miss it because you will hear James or Xpectogo in the video. He's going to give the first review to let you all know how this particular plant-based treat is.
So Xpectogo, we're gonna put you in the virtual green room, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna run next door and bring you a chicken.
Look at Cindy Wolf. Look, Cindy Wolf, you know, that's one of his one of his patrons and everything, community members. She says James is repping his new HP shirt. Thanks so much, Cindy.
Yeah, so we're gonna put you back in the virtual green room, and then we'll chat with you as soon as this broadcast ends. So hang out with us if you can.
All right, we'll see you soon. Okay.
All right.
All right, Corey, let's get into it.
And now it's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef Laquita Marie.
Getting you to eat more fruits and vegetables every single day at every meal.
Easy 3-step chicken.
We have all yellow and white vegetables like onions, garlic, yellow squash, rutabaga, parsnips, and cauliflower. We're going to get our rutabaga started.
Chop veggies, cook in water about 20 minutes.
Rutabagas provide almost a complete protein, and they have important minerals that help create and maintain bone tissue.
Yo, that's good. I don't know what's in that. The texture, everything. It's even got like a little flavor with it. I don't know, sauce or something in it. It tastes like chicken. Like, it even feels like chicken chewing through it. So, I was surprised.
Season them a lot. Puree once they're soft.
I'm going to add some salt to our vegetables. I'll also add some of this vegetable broth and seasoning. My Cooking with Greens brand ranch seasoning. Then I'll get this all blended up. I use my hand mixer. Onions lower blood pressure, regulate diabetes, and reduce hardening of the arteries. They have antioxidants like vitamin C to fight colon, prostate, lung, and brain cancers. I only need about 6 cups of this vegetable mixture. Parsnips are high in vitamin C and antioxidants to help your overall immune function and your health. Prevents chronic conditions like cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. That's the main ingredient here, vital wheat gluten. Sulforaphane is a powerful phytochemical found in certain vegetables that neutralizes toxins, reduces inflammation, protects your DNA, and slows tumor growth. 2 cups of the vital wheat gluten.
This is really good. It tastes like chicken salad. It's got the cucumber, the mustard, the mayo. I'd buy this. It's so good. So much flavor. It tastes like chicken.
A couple more cups to finish this off.
It's good. I know the mustard and the mayonnaise. There's more flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not dry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like moist and soft.
Like a chicken salad.
Mm-hmm.
Serving suggestions, batter and pan fry. Bonus footage.
Chicken is wonderful. I'm actually a meat eater, and I have to say that this, to me, texturally and flavor, the profile of it, tastes unbelievable. You would really not know this wasn't chicken. It's really great. Great job. Thank you.
I am currently a meat eater. I'm an omnivore, but this tasted so good. I would definitely eat it again. I really could not tell the difference between a chicken tender and this texturally, and the seasoning made me think of chicken parmesan. That's what it tasted like to me. Very good. Delicioso.
You know, Cindy Wolf says, did you just steam that in the Instapot like tamales? Sort of, yes. You know, I have a new technique that I use. I don't put it in aluminum foil anymore. I just put it in coffee filters so that the broth that I create, instead of just water, I create a broth with water, vegetable seasonings, and wrap it in coffee filters, and it steams that way.
And then she gets busy. It's like, Corey, add more water to the pot. And I'm like running through the house. I'm on the way.
Look at Wally talking about us. Of course, it's unbelievable chicken. Lion Crest Outdoors.
Oh, the Mufasa mangoes, the Simba sweet potatoes, and the Scarf Scallions is in the building.
Yes. Oh, you know what? Cindy Wolf says that parchment paper would work too.
Okay.
I hadn't thought about that.
Cindy,
you know, here's the thing. I use the coffee filters because they're so porous, and I figure, well, if it can filter coffee but still give you the flavor, then yes. Well, Sanal is saying yum.
Cindy, big bad wolf in the house.
Now, Sanal, you inspired Next Gen Investor.
Great suggestion. Parchment.
Yeah, parchment paper. Yes. Tiffany QDU has just grown the leggiest rutabaga in the world, Corey, just FYI. It means it has all those stems, I guess, from it.
Oh,
you know,
okay,
like all those pieces that are. Remember that two-legged carrot? I did a shorts video on it looked like a doll baby or a lady posing up. So, anyways, Xpectogo says yes, this was delicious. That chicken. So
now, Cindy Wolf, I peeped your game. See, because she's in the Harry Potter community, she said parchment paper. You know how they have those scrolls with spells on them and stuff sometimes in the wizards. So she's trying.
Well, she says we talk a lot of food over Xpectogo on YouTube and in Discord. Oh yeah, they do have a Discord as well. You all rewind if you
watch, because we always got plant-based treats galore on this channel.
Yes, absolutely. And so you know what, we got to talk to Xpectogo to see if they want to share any of those videos, because you all can level up your vegetable consumption. I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk to Xpectogo about that. But Philip is hungry, so we got to get out of here, because I wanted to say that Sanal inspired Next Gen Investor. Sanal and Coach Tequila, y'all were talking about TikTok. Next Gen Investor is over there with an amazing amount of views, an average of 300 to 400 views per video. And she has about 10 videos on there. She did what Xpectogo was saying, repurpose your content for the platform that you're on. She hasn't made any new videos yet. These are all YouTube videos that she put over to TikTok. So it's happening. You know, you all are really inspiring us in this space. So Lion Crest Outdoors, GT Junior, everybody's chatting it up. And Lion Crest says, Next Gen is going very well. Thanks for asking, bro. Next Gen is a lady, Lion Crest. You got to change it up.
Sis.
Yeah. And you know, Audrey, yes, replay it on a slower speed. I often listen at 2x. And then you're right. If it's something I need to learn, I'll listen to it at 0.75. And if it's a technical video where I'm trying to follow instructions, I listen at 0.5 sometimes even. If you listen to it at 0.25, it makes the people sound drunk. So let's go, Corey. How do we get out of here and say goodbye for today?
We're going to say goodbye.
Download it, Philip Waldo Jr. I downloaded it, but I haven't done any TikToks yet.
We're going to say goodbye, we're going to say.
Oh, Wally started TikTok yesterday. Yes, Well Talk Productions.
All right, Well Talk on the TikTok. You don't stop.
Oh, Lion Crest is such a gentleman. He said, sorry, my sweet sister. Now, you know, Next Gen Investor is also a PhD, so you got to be nice. Dr. Sister. But anyway, peace. My Renaissance grandma is saying peace. How do we say goodbye, Corey?
To say goodbye, we're going to say what the Greyhound said to the Hornet when he ran 60 yards in a last-minute touchdown to defeat that team in what was called the Turkey Bowl back in 1992.
Yes, sign up for TikTok.
Deuces!
Oh. Deuces! No, we got to keep it until I play the video. No, you got to turn your finger sideways.
What? Like this?
Yeah.
That's like a greater than sign, but okay.
Oh.
Deuces!